It was very confusing. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know what to do. I had no guidance.
Okay, so today I'm going to chat to Kirsty. She's the owner of a kids crafting club called Bananas About Crafting. Kirsty, that name really suits your personality, I can tell. I absolutely love it. And I want to thank you for chatting to me today. And I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions to tell us a little bit about who you are and what your journey's been like. So let's start with that. Who are you, Kirsty? Tell us a bit about yourself.
So I'm originally from South Africa, and we moved to the UK 3 years ago. I used to do logistics and warehousing, so completely different background that I started doing now. I did start doing my own crafting, as you can see in the background before, but not so intense as what I'm doing now. And it's absolutely amazing what we're getting to do now. And it's really, really opening my eyes to, exploring more into doing kids crafting, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much my background. Very creative background. I did cake decorating and baking in South Africa as a sideline job. And then I came here and did more crafting when I got here. So yeah,
I
definitely.
can imagine that the kids love your hair color as well.
Yeah, the funky hair colors, they're starting to change a little bit more. I don't think they agreed with the yellow, but I think this one will stand out a bit better.
You can take photos of all your different colors.
Yeah, they can choose which one they prefer.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Kirsty, what's been your biggest challenge thus far prior to opening your club? Or what was your life like before you started a kids crafting club?
It was very confusing. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know what to do. I had no guidance. I mean, joining this just opened up my eyes to possibilities of there's someone there, there's someone to support you, there's documentation that's available, there's Canva that's available, there's everything there you need to get set up. I mean, when you start off with nothing and then you find out that you can actually get something, where have you been my whole life? That's what I say is, where have you been? So no,
that's
very
awesome.
grateful.
That's awesome. Yeah, and Kirsty, you've really embraced the Creative Crafting Club community as well. I've seen that you've connected with other members and you're taking part and embracing it. So well done for investing your time and energy and helping others as well, because I really think we are a better together community.
I think the best way to do it is to share what you know. I mean, why hide the knowledge that you've got, or why hide what you've learned? Or if I've designed a website, share it. I mean, I've had a couple of phone calls with some of the crafters that have joined the groups, and they've all phoned me, they've all sent messages from around the world.
Kirsty, what did you feel in those moments prior to opening your club?
It was more of, where do I look, what do I do, how do I do it, how do I get started? It's so much out there. If you're using Google searches and things, you just, I mean, you hit a brick wall and you hit expenses and you're hitting, and I mean, with COVID, I had nowhere to turn. So I'd lost my previous business, and that was also arts and craft, but in care homes. So you don't know what to do, and this was literally in your eyes, in your face, and there it is. It's all available, and you ask the questions and they get answered. So that's a plus for me. Yeah,
that's awesome. So what made you take that leap to start your own club?
5-day challenge.
Oh, really?
My word. Amazing. I just did it. I was sitting with my husband and going, oh my goodness, I've got to keep going, because I'm kind of that person where you start to get a little bit lazy and then you don't do it. And I was like, no, let's do it. Let's keep going. Next day. Done. First day, pictures. And then I was like, we're signing up. I didn't do it. My husband paid for it because I didn't have money at the time. So it was like, yeah, groundbreaking.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I think the 5-day challenge was a lot of fun. And I think a lot of people made a lot of progress during that challenge. So we'll probably run that again in 2 months' time. So yeah, I'm glad you joined. And how has starting a club changed your life?
Well, it's changed the fact that I'm now capable of actually making it. So I've started with craft kits first, because we actually in the middle of purchasing a property. So I can't start clubs yet. I know, exciting in between everything else. I can't start it yet. So that's why I've set my date for May, and I've done a soft launch now. So in the 5-day challenge, you say do a soft launch. So I've decided to start with that first, chose 3 families, and I'll just carry on from there. And I've sold 2 craft packs already before I've even done my soft launch. So
fantastic.
For me.
That's so great. I love it when I hear stories like this, because that's exactly what what I always say, it's because you mentioned that you have this idea of you have to spend a lot of money to start a club, whether it be craft kits in person or online, and doing it that way, where you put your kit together and you do a soft launch and you sell it before you actually make up the kits. I mean, it's a very smart way to keep your risks and your costs low. So are there any advice? Oh, please tell me a little bit about Bananas About Crafting first. Why the name? And
I'm a bit of a mad hatter. I mean, my previous company was a bit to my maiden name, so I kept my maiden name because out of respect of family and all the rest of it, I kept it like that. But I just looked at it and I'm like, monkeys. Kids are like monkeys. Bananas. Bananas About Crafting. So you've got your Google searches. You can check to see what the name are. And I played with a few names, but I went monkey and bananas, and there it was. It just popped.
Such a cute logo as well. I just had to jump back to see your awesome mascots. So who are they?
I actually haven't named them yet. I think I'm going to let the kids do it when they come to their classes. I'm going to see what's the most popular name, or do a draw and see on my actual Facebook page and try and give away a craft pack or something. Names. Most popular.
That is such a nice idea. They are super cute. And would you mind showing Molly the mouse again as well?
Yeah.
I wish I could be a kid in one of your classes. And you made Molly yourself.
I did. From the guidance of your pack, yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known how to do it. And I hand sewed everything, and that's quite a miracle as well.
And do you have any advice or tips, or is there something that you'd want to share with others who are thinking of starting a club or start selling kits?
Don't overthink things. Don't go ahead of yourself and try and think, I'm going to do craft packs and I need to go and start buying things, and don't do it. I've done it before in the past. Don't do it. It's a no-no. You've got all the tools you need in the actual pack. You've got, like I say, people to talk to. Don't rush it. Take your time. Don't get ahead of yourself and go, I want to move on to the next. Don't do it. Just go step by step. The guidance is all there, and everyone's there to help you. I mean, there's nothing more you need. You literally just need to click start and you're away.
Kirsty, I think that you are, as I said before the chat as well, you're really a glass half full kind of optimistic and fun and quirky and cute type of person. And when we were both tearing up, you actually have a really sad event going on in your life, and I want to thank you for. Now I'm crying again. I want to thank you for joining me live today and for sharing your story and inspiring others. And and all the best with going to South Africa tomorrow. And
It'll be fun. It's for the better. It's for the better. It's a positive thing. You've got to look at, the positivity in life. You can't look at the negativity. I mean, I'm literally down on my, before I started this crafting business, and it's one of those things. You've got to see the positive. And I always say to people, if you get confronted with things, you've got to fight it, hit it head on, and just go. Don't look back. Don't look back.
Completely agree with you. No, Kirsty, I think you're gonna. I look forward to following your journey, and I think you're gonna, you're gonna make a big success of it.
So I'm ready for tomorrow's call as well. I made a party hat. It's just a triangular piece that I just stuck together and just put some keys.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I'll see you tomorrow in the live Q&A.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome hat.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.